Wow, pretty good video, right? Did you guys like that? Yeah. Are you ready to be explorers today?
Yeah.
And Miss Gonzalez told me that you guys are learning some pretty big science words. I heard meteorologist you've learned lately. Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys are going to be fantastic today. You're going to learn so much. I'm probably going to learn something from you guys. So, my name is Cody. I'm from Michigan too. I grew up just right down the street from you guys, and I went to University of Michigan. Do we have any Michigan fans there? Who likes Michigan?
Well, their teacher
Oh, a
went to
couple.
Michigan State, so I'm going to knock that out of them. But just kidding.
Okay. That's good.
Just kidding.
So let's look at Michigan on a map. Let's have a look at Michigan here. So this is Adrian. This is where you guys are at. Let me zoom out a little bit. Who knows what Michigan looks like? Does it look like a sock? Does it look like a shirt? Oh, it looks like a mitten. So that's Michigan there. Does everybody see that? Yeah. So let's zoom out a little bit more. We'll go nice and slow here. So what we're looking at right now, that's the United States of America. That's the country that we're in right now. So Michigan is a state inside the United States. That's our country. And do you see, what's this? Is this the Earth? Yeah. So what do we see on the Earth? What are two things we normally see? Can someone answer for me?
CJ, what do you see? Uh-oh. No, we can't see the buildings. May, what are those two things we see up there on the Earth?
We see the green and the blue.
We see green and blue. What is the green?
The grass.
It's not just grass. Tate, what is it? You're still thinking? George, what do we see?
Water.
Water is which color?
Blue.
Water is the blue. So what do you think the green part is? Everyone? What do you think it is?
The state.
No, it's the land.
The land.
It's the land, which is the trees and the grass and all of that stuff. But it's all of the land. And the blue is the water.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You guys are very smart. So we see water and we see land. So you know what will probably help you see stuff? Does everybody know what binoculars are? You can make them see a long distance. So let's put our binoculars on and look real close to see what we're seeing. Yeah, let me take these away. So now we can see the ocean, we can see the water, we can see the land. And now we're going to zoom in to where I'm at right now. So do you see this little yellow dot here on the map? That's the boat I'm working on. Yeah, I'm working on a boat right now. Does everybody know what a boat is? Yeah. Does a boat sit on the water or does it go under the water? Yeah, so a boat sits on the water. So let's watch a little video of the boat I'm on right now. Hold on one second. Okay, are you ready to be in a helicopter? To fly over the boat? Okay, here we go. So here we go. We're flying in a helicopter. We're coming up on the boat. Can everybody see the boat?
Yeah.
Wow, and this is big. This has probably 30 to 40 people. So look around in your classroom. So you see in your classroom there. So it's going to be 4 of your classrooms. That's a lot of people, isn't it? 4.
That is the weather satellite. The weather.
So you see the boat? So now we're looking at the right side of the boat. You know, at sea, we have all these funny names that we like to call things. We call that the starboard side. Isn't that strange? Why don't we just call it the right side of the boat? Now we see the front of the boat. You know who works at the front of the boat? Who do you think drives the boat?
You think he does?
Well, no, not me. It's the captain. The captain drives the boat. So he wears a big hat and he's up there and he drives the boat. So here we come on the left side of the boat and we can see the back now. So that's where I'm at right now, working. So I live on board here. So I have my dinner and my breakfast. My cabin is here. We have a gymnasium. We have at school. Where do you guys eat? What's it called? Is it called the cafeteria?
Yeah.
So this is our cafeteria here. Let me show you. Hold on. So what does this look like? Does this look like a cafeteria?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where when it's lunchtime, we all come and we have our meal there. Yesterday, we had pizza and chicken nuggets for lunch, but I bet you guys don't like pizza, do you? You like pizza? Well, you would like the lunch we had yesterday because it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So a few other things. Let's look at the boat a little bit more. We have a small library on board where we have some books. Yeah, we have. This is where the captain sits up on the bridge. So he sits in one of these red chairs. That's how he drives. We have what else? Oh, we have a movie room where we watch TV and movies and we play games. I bet you guys don't like to play games though, do you? Oh, well, you'd be just like a scientist because they go and they watch movies and they play PlayStation and things like that. So let's look at another. This is where they cook the food. So just like your kitchen at home, our kitchen is a little bit bigger. So this is where they make the food on board. So this is where they had the pizza and French fries and chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese. You probably don't like macaroni and cheese, do you?
I do.
Oh, wow. Now we're going to ask some big questions. Are you ready for a question, a science question?
Yeah.
So I'm going to read it to you and then you pick. So the first question is, what does a meteorologist study? Is it A, the weather? Is it B, a shark? Is it C, the mountains? Or is it D, space? What do you think it is? Oh, yeah. It studies the weather. A meteorologist. You're right. That's smart. Let's choose one more here, and then we'll look at some more videos. So what are clouds made of? A, tiny drops of water. B, candy. C, feathers. Or D, smoke. What do you think it is?
Water.
No. Yeah, that's right. Water. You guys are great. So sometimes on board the boat, the water can be very rough. So, sometimes it's smooth, but sometimes the boat's shaking a lot. So let's watch a fun video where the water is rough. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All hands, hoist the colors high. Heave ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
Wow, pretty good video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a neat one. So we also see when we're going on board the boat and doing scientific research. So what's scientific research? So in school when you talk about science, when you talk about meteorology, you have scientists who go out and they study different things. So what does study mean? You know how when you're learning about your letters in school, you're learning about how to spell cat or hat, and you're studying the letters. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You're learning. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So a scientist does the same thing, but they study different things than letters. They study water, they look at animals, they look at rocks. So sometimes when we're out, we see different animals. So let's watch a video of some animals. Are you ready with your binoculars? Are you explorers? Here
Yeah.
we go. Here we go. Watch this video.
Go.
Wow, what's that?
The whistle.
Wow, that's a shark.
Turtle.
Oh, a turtle. Yeah. Hold on, let's get our binoculars up. There's a fun animal coming here soon. What's this one? Oh,
Turtle number one. That's a number one turtle.
that's a number one. You know why? Because he's the fastest.
Oh. Wait, he's the fastest.
He's the fastest. Okay, we can take our binoculars off now and let's put them down. Did everybody like the pictures of the turtles and the sharks? Yeah. So let's look at a couple more questions. Are you ready for some more questions?
Yeah.
So I talked about earlier that there's a person that studies rocks. So just like when you're playing outside, you see rocks on the ground, there's a person that wants to learn more about what type of rocks they are. So that person, we're going to learn a big science word here. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So it's called a geologist. Can everybody say that? Geologist. Wow, that's great. That person studies rocks. So let's look at an example here. So what does a geologist study? A, rocks, B, cars, C, dinosaurs, or D, outer space? What do you think it is? Yeah. Let's do one more question and we'll look at another video. So what does a volcano look like? A, space, B, a mountain, C, a giraffe, or D, an iceberg? Oh. Yeah, you guys are smart. It looks like it looks like B, the volcano. So I know you guys were learning more about meteorology. Let me show you this cool program we have. Hold on one second. So let's look at this. So we're going to look at a map of the weather. Can everybody see the map?
Yeah.
So if we zoom in here, so first we'll zoom out. So remember we looked at the United States of America before? So this is our country. This is where Michigan is at. This is where Michigan, remember the mitten. And now we're going to come in here. So this is a map of the wind. So do you remember when you learned about the wind with Miss Gonzalez? You learned about weather, rain, wind. Yeah. So this is a map of the wind speed. So how fast the wind is blowing. Is it very gentle wind or is it a very strong wind? You know how sometimes maybe you get a strong wind and it blows your jacket or your scarf. So this is that we're looking at right now. And when we're on board the boat, this is one of the things that we look at to understand how the weather is before we want to do our science. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
We know about big winds. What do we call a big wind?
Maybe a little bit.
Gust. This is even bigger than a gust that he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, you learned gust? Wow, that's smart. I didn't know you knew those big words like that. So let's look at another video. So this is some of the work we do. So when we're on board the boat, we drop things into the water to be able to study what's down below. So we take it and we just like when you're at a pool, you throw maybe your toys into the water. So we do the same thing. We drop things into the water so it floats all the way to the bottom. So this is some of the things that we do. So you see here.
dropping in.
Yeah. Here's another example. Hold on one second.
I've been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
Where is it going to?
It's going way down deep under the water. So that's how they learn under the water.
Yeah, so that's going to go all the way down to the bottom. And that's how we learn different things about the ocean and about the rocks all the way at the bottom of the ocean. So very deep.
And are they still in?
So let's look at maybe one more question. And then if you guys have any questions, I'll answer them, okay? So how about this one? What do you think scientists do on a research ship? Do they study the ocean? That's A. B is play video games. C is watch TV. And D is go shopping. What do you think the right answer is? Wow, you guys are good. You have all the right answers so far. So does anybody have any questions?
May, what do you want to ask?
Are anything that you drop in the water is really heavy?
That's a good question, May. It is. It's very heavy. That way it sinks all the way to the bottom.
Tate, what is your question?
Never mind.
Just thinking. Charlotte, what was your question?
Do you drop toy in the water?
We drop big toys into the water, and they're big. They're big around, and they go down, and they have a bunch of different colors, and they have some things that listen to the whales and dolphins under the water. They listen for them, and then we get that information back, and we can hear the whales and dolphins below the ocean.
Savannah, do you have a question? Say it loud.
Do you sometimes do stuff like meteorologists?
Do you do meteorologist things?
Sometimes.
Yeah, we do. So yeah, sometimes we do. We have two. We call them weather stations on board, and with these weather stations, we can measure how much it rains, how fast the wind blows. We can measure the temperature. All these different things we can measure with our weather stations on board the boat.
Oh my goodness, those are all of the things that we have been observing for the last 2 weeks.
Really?
We did. What did we use to measure the rain? How much
Rain gauge.
Yes.
Oh,
And we did
wow.
the temperature, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we had the windsock.
And we had a windsock. Yep.
Wow,
What
you had a windsock too?
And a thermometer. Ooh, good point, CJ. Yep, we had a thermometer.
It's still here though.
What's the weather doing at our house right at school right now?
Raining.
It's really raining. Is it raining where you
Really?
are?
No, it's not raining here. It's bright and sunny, but it's very hot here.
It's a little bit warm here, right?
Yeah.
A little bit warm. Yeah. George, do you have a question?
What are you really good at?
Oh. Could you hear it?
What am I really
What are
really
you-
good at? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question. Let's see. What am I really good at? Well, probably I like to collect all the information that the scientists want to look at. So we put all these big toys into the water, and so I work outside and I put those into the water, and then once it's time to get them back, I'll go back outside and I'll pick them up from the water so the scientists can look at them.
How is he? Go back to Michigan.
So Charlie, go ahead. What do you want to know?
How does he get it out of the water?
How do you get it back out of the water?
Yeah. So we have long poles, and with a hook on the end of the pole. And the captain, he's very good at driving the boat. He pulls up next to the big piece of equipment, the big toy in the water, and with those long poles, we reach out and we hook it in the water. And once we hook it, we can pull it into the boat, and then we pick it up and set it on deck on deck.
And the boat.
The deck is part
On
of
the boat. Yeah.
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 Ellie, what is your question?
Are you meteorologist or a scientist?
Okay, so he's not a meteorologist. What do you call your kind of science?
So it's going to be a big word, but this is geophysics. Woo, big word.
Say
So it's
geo-
like a
Geophysics.
Oh yeah.
wow, you guys are good.
Do you think you could do that someday?
Yeah.
Would some of you want to try that job?
Yeah.
You would. How do they do that?
Yeah.
What if they learn how to do that?
Whoa, that's a good question. You know how you learn how to do this is you have to study real hard in school. You have to make sure you learn to read and do your math. You have to listen to your teachers, because when you're working out on a boat, we all have to listen to each other to make sure we keep everybody safe and we're able to do the job that we need. And that starts in school by listening to your teachers, the people on the playground and in the cafeteria, and then learning how to read, doing your math. That's how you start. And then you go from kindergarten to first grade and second, and then you go to junior high. Woo, that's a long ways away. But when you do that and you study real hard, eventually you can do a job like this.
All right, a couple more. CJ, you have a question?
Can meteorologists whistle? I can
He's
whistle.
not a meteorologist. We don't want to see if he can. He's a geophysicist. Is that what? Right?
Geophysics.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, that's what we do on board the boat. So my role on here is a technician. That's what I do. So I make sure all the computers work behind me. Yeah. So can I whistle?
I don't know how. I know.
No, we don't need to. Well, thanks a lot, CJ. All right, one more. Tate, did you remember your question?
Oh,
No one is- What do you want to know about?
how does
You want-
the hood get the toy?
Say that again. How does
How
what?
does the hood get the toy?
How does the hook get the toy? Well, think of like
Oh.
a big hook that's reaching down to grab it. Did you have a
Yeah.
different?
So.
ahead.
Oh no. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell you.
So as it floats alongside the boat, it's in the ocean. The big toy is floating up and down, and with the hook, so it's a long pole. Think of a long stick with a little hook on the end of the stick. And with our long stick, we try to hook it. We try to catch a hold of it and bring it closer to the boat. And then we pick it up and we set it on the floor. Do you understand that, Tate?
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. How about last one, Roy? Wait, are you thinking now?
What do you do there?
No, he already told you what you did there. Zane, do you have a question?
How would you like to build the giant toys?
Sorry, what? How do we what?
Do you build the toys?
Oh, some of them we do. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, so when they're on the boat, so when they come to us, they're usually in pieces. So think when you get a new Lego set at home, you know how a Lego set has all the different pieces? Does everybody know that? Yeah. And then you take each piece of Lego set and you follow directions or a picture and you put them all together to make to make whatever it is you're trying to build. So we do something like that on board. So it comes to us in pieces. We have to put it all together. And then once it's together, we compare it to the picture. We make sure it's okay. And then we can put it in the water.
All right. Do you have time for one more?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. That's fine.
Raylan has a question. Say it loud.
What is the color of that hook to get the thing that you drop in the water?
What is the color? Oh, that's a good question. So the color's blue, like the rug that you guys are sitting on right now. It's blue. Yeah.
What's up? I say.
Wait, that's all. I think that's all our questions.
Okay. Well, I really enjoyed talking to you guys today. I hope you learned some new words, geologist, geophysics. I hope you learned something about the sort of, Michigan, the mitten, and the weather, and sort of, what you can do in school to maybe one day come out on a boat like this, and you can have fun with all the big toys that we do. What do you think? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Do that. You don't want to.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodbye so you guys can go back to learning. So goodbye. Have fun.
Thank you so much. That was awesome. Thank you.
Okay, great. Bye-bye.
Bye.